What's going on? So I'm trying a new setup here. Want to switch things around. I don't want to film by my computer anymore. It's like too dark and it doesn't feel natural. It feels comfortable, but it doesn't give me the best results. So anyways, in this video, I want to talk about Mavic 2 Pro and my experience with it in the last few weeks, my opinion on the color profiles, and I'm also going to show you, the raw footage out of the camera, and also provide a download link below for you to check out the footage yourself and grade it and just use it however you'd like. My first flight with the Mavic 2 Pro was actually out in LA in California. I was on a vacation with the family and I figured that was the perfect time to take it for a test run. It's funny because I had it sitting around on my desk for maybe almost 2 weeks before I actually got to use it in LA. I tested out 3 color profiles that are currently available on the Mavic 2 Pro, which are normal, HLG, and the infamous DLOG. HLG is much newer in the color profile family. Although if you're a Sony shooter, then you're already used to the HLG and you've probably played around with it before. So without further ado, here's my first test flight. The first profile, as you can see, is normal. Now off the bat, the color looks great and I can see a ton of detail from the houses and the moving vehicles. I then switched it to HLG. Now instantly you can see that it's a much flatter profile, yet still retains a ton of detail and depth. Now here's the DLOG profile. Of course, it's the flattest of the 3 profiles, and if you have used DJI drones in the past, you will be very familiar with this profile and how to color grade it. Okay, so that was a really good daylight example. I actually took that footage just after sunset, so the sun isn't too high in the sky, killing your shots. Super ideal. Now we're gonna check out a not so ideal scenario, such as, low light or just after sunset. First up, of course, is normal. Instantly you'll notice the noise in the shadows as expected, but still potentially usable with some noise reduction and color grading. Next up is HLG. Now, what I found interesting about HLG was there was less noise compared to normal and more detailed. I think this is a good option if you're shooting low light, in my opinion. And finally, last but never least, we have DLOG. DLOG in low light is usually not recommended if you're just whatever camera you're shooting on. It's just usually not the profile you'd shoot in a super low light scenario. But for the sake of this video, I'm showing you what this looks like. So in conclusion, out of all the 3 profiles, I think I can appreciate each one depending on what the scenario is. If I'm in a low light situation, I'm definitely going with normal or HLG and save the DLOG for the much brighter shots. When it comes to picture profiles on any camera, you have to ask yourself 2 questions. What am I shooting? And how much work do I want to do in post? If you're just on a vacation and want to grab some quick shots and do minimal work in the editing room, definitely normal. You're gonna get great colors, contrast, and it has a really nice look all by itself. Now in terms of HLG and DLOG, in my opinion, I personally would definitely only use those if I had a certain creative look in mind. And these profiles usually allow you to get a lot more out of your footage in terms of dynamic range and coloring. In the end, it really comes down to what your preference is, and it really is all just a stylistic choice. Don't forget to download your own Mavic 2 Pro footage. The link will be in the description below. You can download it. It's going to be straight out of the camera, 10-bit, 4K, and you can color grade that, use it for what you want. Even, tag me in it on Instagram or, link me to it below so I can check it out. Thank you so much for watching this, and I'll see you next time.